Which one of the following is mentioned in passage B, but not in passage A? Okay, so this is a question that requires you to have a good recollection of what was in the passage. In a way, it's kind of a memory quiz. And what we can do here is see what we remember and then go back and hunt for evidence to support our answer with the remaining things. So we should try to use process of elimination as best we can before going and spending time working through the passage, looking for ways to cross out bad answers. So let's look what we have here. So one way to approach this would be to do this for each choice. And is punishment mentioned in A? I don't know. We can check it out. I'm pretty sure it's mentioned in B. So because we talk about the punishment and how it should be mitigated or not based on the traumatic childhood of a defendant. So we can go back and look for punishment in A. Trials. Did passage A talk about trials? Not sure. So we'll put a little question mark here. And it definitely was mentioned in B. Trials were mentioned in B. C. Rewards. Does passage A mention rewards? We can go look for that. And when we go back and look for it, we're actually going to be scanning the passage for these words. So the word trial, the word punishment, the words legal systems, the words human limitations. And that's another good strategy to use when you're trying to quickly find information you need. D. Does passage A mention legal systems? We can go find that out. And the way we're going to find that out, again, is to be looking for these two words in passage A. Does passage B mention legal systems? Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. I'll leave it as a question mark. E. Human limitations. Does passage A mention human limitations? Let's go back and see. One thing to think about with these questions is they do take a little longer than some of the other questions because it does require some searching, some treasure hunting in order to rule out your choices. So this may be a question, if you're running short on time, questions like this that clearly might take longer might be candidates for waiting until the end of the passage to come back and do this if you have time. So in that in mind, let's head up and see whether we can find any of these things in passage A. Because if we find them in passage A, then we can cross out that choice. Punishments, trials, rewards, legal systems, human limitations. Let's go. Okay, here we go. We're looking for trials, punishment, rewards, human legal systems. Let's see what we got. Okay, here's rewards. There's punishments in passage A. Human limitations in passage A. Let's keep on going. We need, what else are we looking for here? We're looking for legal systems, legal systems, legal systems, there it is, legal systems. Okay, so we found 4 of those choices in passage A. So let's go. Trials, there's trial. Okay. So we've done a word find here and we've been able to cross out punishment, rewards, legal systems, and human limitations because those were all in A. Those were in A. These were all in A. And the question is asking which one of the following is mentioned in passage B but not in passage A. So our answer must be trials. And we did find trials on our own in passage B.